Rene Ace, industrial psychologist. Very interesting to see somebody like you at a farming convention, a Grain SA Congress. I was listening to a lot of what you said, and I thought, as a fellow psychologist, although I don't practice, I must ask you some of those questions.
Sure.
You were very much, I wouldn't say defending youth, you were promoting youth coming into business today, including in the agriculture sector, and you were very much on their side that they're demanding. That's how it came across.
They are demanding, but I think one also needs to understand that they're creative, they're innovative, they come with knowledge, they also understand how to find information, and that makes them different to the place of work.
But they're so eager to grab a promotion without having the background to go with it. They want to be the boss the day after they've joined the company.
They are arrogant, and they believe they know more than the current boss because they have so much information available. They then in the workplace need to understand, but I need to grow and get experience. What is also interesting about them, despite the fact that they want promotion, they are also prepared to move sideways and just learn something new. And that makes them interesting. They're prepared to learn more jobs or even leave the place of work to go and do social work or work with AIDS orphans or something interesting like that, and then come back to their careers.
I hate putting people in little boxes, but if we take coloured, Indian, black, white, does it differ across the colour bar?
No, it's interesting that it doesn't. Gen Y is the first generation that no matter where you come from, they look the same, want the same, behave the same, dress the same. They want to be different, but they also want to be accepted. So it's a tough challenge for them themselves.
Can the business world afford those principles?
Yes, if you harness the creativity and the innovation, but also set boundaries. It's interesting with them, they will test the boundaries, but once you set it, or once you give them feedback, or once you challenge them, they take it.
If we look now 20 years back, most of those old boertjies, as they would be called in those days, boers, have gone. They have passed their farms on to their children, or they passed on themselves. So we're dealing with a very different kind of farmer now.
Very different. It's a commercial enterprise with many challenges, and that is actually where I got to know them and why I'm at this grain conference, is we're doing leadership development work with these large farmers so that they understand how to behave and do the right thing within this big enterprise.
Obviously, without training, as you and I both know, there's going to be a lot of mistakes made.
Yes.
So companies have got to be very wary they don't lose some stars because they don't quite know how to handle that rising star.
Yes, that is important. They will have to understand how they can make work interesting for them, how they can make them experience making a difference, how they can feel they are growing, because that is all things that they will be expecting. So if they control them or give them a boring single job, they will leave. Interesting, they do like to learn from experienced people, but without being domineering, so making it enticing to learn and wanting to be around. And because they like working in teams, just put these people with this experience with them. They like to get alternatives from other people, so just create the environment where that can happen.